By this definition of boundaries, it's I think by Prentice Hemphill, who said boundaries are the place where I can love you and me simultaneously. There's no easy formula for it. I think just try as much as possible to check in with yourself. If you can, sometimes you can. So I often talk about internal family systems because I think it's a really helpful psychological model. But in this model, we have parts of ourselves, which, sometimes are younger parts or parts with particular habits and emotions. And we have our self with a capital S, which you might say is our true self or our compassionate self. And so
Mhm.
sometimes it can be helpful to check in, where is this need for a boundary coming from? Again, we respect the need, even if it comes from a part. It's not like it's less valid if the need is coming from a part. But sometimes it's helpful just to check in, where is this need for the boundary coming from? Is it
Mhm.
coming from a part of me, maybe a young wounded part that needs a little attention?
Mhm.
How does my big self feel about this? You could even
Right.
ask, how do you feel about this decision I've made, big self? If you want to just anthropomorphize the whole thing, just so you can just give yourself clarity about where you're coming from,
Mhm.
and then what the right answer is. It's one of my phrases that I love to use is because it's so apt. The goal of practice is simply to become a compassionate mess, right? So
Yeah.
in other words, we're going to be messy. This is a messy situation. It's a messy, painful. I really am sorry. It's a messy, painful situation. Anything you do is going to be messy. It's going to have
Right.
consequences. So if you can just kind of embrace, yeah, it's messy, it's painful, it's going to hurt. There are, in a way, no right answers, no even good answers. All options have their difficulties with them. But can you open your heart to the mess and then just allow things, again for now and not forever, and just trust that you will be guided moment by moment what feels like the right thing to do.